Hi, I'm Revis, and today I'm sharing with you all an Infinity Conquest that I completed using Bounce Darkhawk list. This list is one of the strongest lists in the game at the current moment. It's something that used to be pretty popular around 6 months ago, maybe even a little bit more, and has only gotten better over time, with new cards being added to the deck, such as Werewolf being another just gigantic threat, and Black Widow being buffed, and Nico being added as well to give you a ton of flexibility to draw more cards from your deck, move cards around, just do a lot of things that you otherwise could not do before. But the general game plan of this deck is that you're trying to disrupt your opponent's game plan, right? You're adding rocks, you're Black Widowing them, and you're doing this multiple times. You're Spider Hamming the remaining cards in their hand. And basically, you get to do what you want to do, make your Darkhawk large, make your Werewolf large, play a bunch of demons, and depending on what your opponent is doing, right? So if they're a lockdown deck, you want to put your stats out early, or if they are a deck that's just going to put out a lot of points, like Destroy, you want to just try and maximize your bouncing, get the biggest possible Werewolf, the biggest possible Hawk, and then, yeah, so you're just trying to do all of this. Using Bass to buff all your cards, obviously Beast and Falcon to bounce stuff back to your hand. And yeah, I pretty much breezed through an Infinity Conquest with this. It felt like the disruption really stopped my opponents from doing what they wanted to do, whether it was hitting a ham on a Loki in a Loki deck, or just like making my opponent run out of playable cards. We have one tech slot in this list, which is the currently Shadow King. This is mainly for the Loki matchup. It does also help with Destroy. So definitely feel free to use that. But if you're seeing a lot more Lockdown Goliath, as well as Destroy, you could also use an Armor, and that's very strong as well. You can pretty much put whatever in that slot. Ideally, it's something you play alongside the Hawk. If you're seeing a lot of opposing Shadow Kings, you can definitely use a Luke Cage, protect your Werewolf. Sometimes people even run Sean in that slot. Maybe if you're seeing a lot of Shuri, could also be a very powerful card. But yeah, I think this is one of the best lists for Conquest. It's a little bit tricky to play, but as long as you just basically make sure to maximize your energy and the amount of points you put onto the board, right? Make sure that you don't bass your demons, that sort of thing. You can really put a hamper into your opponents and really just make it really tough for them to play the game, while you're just doing some crazy stuff with the amount of points you're putting on your Hawk and your Werewolf. But yeah, I'll let you take a look for the games for yourself. I hope you enjoy. Definitely like and subscribe if you did, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace. Now I always win. Unless I run Doom. Okay, so no Doom. I don't know, it's so hard to snap on like the smallest Darkhawk you can get in this deck. Zap Zone as a tracker? Yeah. Untap's the best. It's by the same people that did HS replay. Which are like notoriously the best tracker in Hearthstone. Enough on reveals for Werewolf here. I can always get more of a Forge. Vibranium is good. If I get a Darkhawk, I can probably snap. It's awkward because I don't want Werewolf to jump. They probably can't fill, right? Go like this. Let's see what they play this turn. What a spite. Yeah, see, they fill first here is the issue. I guess I can do this. So we both fill out at the same time. Ever better to destroy the Korg? Probably not. He just play Korg next turn. We lose a lot of werewolf procs, but I need the extra energy most likely. Oh, I snapped too late. I should have snapped. Ugh. I should have snapped when they're taking so long. Important thing to know, they have priority. So as long as I put a card here, I don't have to worry about the werewolf stuff. I'm gonna put this over here just to play around prof here. Prof middle, sure. You lose middle by like 1, but I have a massive hawk. I wish I put the steam in middle, but do I ever swap this? Treat now, gamer. Reason to swap this is Shang. Usually this deck doesn't run Shang, but the Zabu could mean they do. Almost snappable, honestly. If I get like another 1-drop, it's very snappable. Like a good hit here. Iron Lad, pretty decent. Pick these up now. Try and get a draw Nico if I can. Also have Prio. This could have a Cosmo, right? Just input Jeff Mid to give me a rock. Now I get this Sedge. Shadow King probably just doesn't do anything in this matchup, right? Just play it. So I don't have to worry about it messing up my buffs. Yeah, Shadow King for the Iron Lad, sure. But I would be surprised if they play it out. Play these here so that... Oh, this is another Prophet snap. That's actually not that good here. I didn't get to give them rocks or anything. I'm just gonna leave. But I didn't have Werewolf, no Korg. So it hits Nebula, yeah, but they didn't play Nebula. They had a growing Nebula out, definitely more tempting to hold it. Karmatot is really good. But like I also have Werewolf. Currently I don't have a way to bounce. This is not ideal for me, I don't think. I need like some way to bounce these back, right? That's how I can potentially win. Falcon or Beast. That being said, it's not the best for them either. As long as I play around Eliath. Because this play means they can't storm.
Wind, aid my hand.
It's only going to be 6 at the end of the game. Okay, what are... I was gonna snap there because the biggest thing they can do is 12 and I just play Demon and they lose. It's like Demon Werewolf. Storm is like the worst play they could have done. Literally pass into like Sentry Annihilus would have been better. I can hold this one turn. Now I need to play it. Alright, I'll go Werewolf into hood stuff. X23 is not very good. Storm could be an issue here. I've not been drawing Corks or Black Widows this game. We're still winning though. What's up, Gamer by Heart? I have to empty out my hand and then Beast, probably. It's not very good versus Profix. Guess I just don't pick up Hood. Just pick up the Bast. I Black Widow next turn. This way they don't Black Widow me back. Set up to beat Profix next turn. Gonna be 8 over here. Technically I have to be 11 everywhere. They have Prio, so I can't really do that. The snapping prof. Question is, can I beat it? I think so. I think I sequenced this to be Allied properly. Can they put more than 10 here? Oh, you know what? They can move Jeff and Alliath here, right? So I do this. Oh, they just do. Okay. I mean, Doom lost on board. They played Sentry, it was tie, and I was up 8-7. So even though I blocked the Void, I would still win by 1. It doesn't work anymore. I have Falcon, so I can afford to play this out early. Makes my Widow significantly better. This is a board of cards. Psylocke. Is this a negative deck? Oh wow, I can kill stuff middle and then it will come back on Valley. That could be pretty hilarious. Okay. Could be Mr. Negative. No? I think if it's not Mr. Negative, I'm in a really good spot. I could lose one draw from this, but it's probably fine. Oh, what's up, Mr. City? Storm.
Aid my hand.
With the werewolf mid, Darkhawk on the left, Travis on the right. Wonder if they know Bice's coming back? Good question. Fortunately, they don't get completely locked out, but. It's Marvel. I think we're good, no? Doctor Doom we beat? Yep. That just soon as gonna come back to fight them. Very funny, very funny. This looks like the cam control list that you put out, where you have Psylocke to ramp a 4 or Professor. It's a good start. I need Werewolf or Darkhawk though. Maybe it's just good enough because I'm winning Asgard. This is so insanely good, but I think I just fight for here. And a snapback. Definitely staying. I think Phoenix is gonna have a big impact. Phoenix Force Bug is actually a huge buff in Mr. City. I don't know, the meta's still kind of harsh to Darkhawk is or to Phoenix Force, which would be one issue, but it's gonna help a lot for sure. Just Darkhawk here. Darkhawk is 12. Other option is like this, 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 which is also 13 and denies them the draw. I think I'll hold the Bass to turn the. Should bounce at Nico. I want to make sure I win the Asgard.
Aid my hand.
I think that's way more important than bouncing Nico. I also deny myself a draw by bouncing the Nico. Jessica might be too big here. Honestly, it's probably just Darkhawk mid. Legion? Yeah, Legion loses for them though. I think it's this. Wow, they gave it up. I guess I could have put more. I'm not getting Werewolf kind of sucked. Now I'm dead to Goliath, right? I could have just put Darkhawk here. Actually, am I dead to Goliath? Their Jeff is 5 plus 9. They lose tiebreakers. I'll stay. We also beat Doom. Surprised they didn't put the 7 power Doom middle. Like, it just means that if you do get the Phoenix up, Mr. City, like with the multiple man, you just like can beat even like high roll destroys. Wait, I have to wait 10 seconds. Korg. And they're just snapping me on one. I have a good hand here. Widow Werewolf. Alright, you're all back. Didn't miss anything. I just queued up. Deadpool, got you. I'm sorry, good Deadpool start. We do have Shadow King in our deck somewhere for this. What's usually the gameplay for this deck? It's just bounce. You're trying to build up a ton of stats and disrupt your opponent with the Hawk stuff. I don't know. You switch your game plan based on what deck you're facing. Like we played 2 Storm decks back to back, and that matchup is very much make sure you don't get locked out. But like versus our opponent's deck right now, we're gonna have to swap around, play a little bit differently, because I just need as many points as possible versus them. Dream Dimension hurts me. Might just be Darkhawk, Darkhawk. Interesting they're playing mid. Everything gets eaten by Clintar. It's like hard to play. Yeah, this deck is hard to play. That's why I started with stream with it. Alright, they have 2 destroys for their death. And their null is 6. If I get Shadow King, I shrink middle to 0. Right, like I would have had such a good hand here if I could have played everything how I wanted to. It's still okay. My Hawks will be 10s. And I can go Korg Demon next turn. Korg to move the Werewolf. Phoenix Force? They didn't kill anything that's Phoenix Forceable. Oh wow, I locked myself out there. If I Korg, I lose here. They Killmonger, I win. They have a free 4 power guy, but their null is only 6. So I win any sort of tiebreaker here. They ran ads. Yeah, sometimes you don't get them. Just depends what Twitch feels like. I think this wins usually. Oh yeah, Korg mid. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. I still would want a compensate rating, but yeah. Korg mid means the werewolf doesn't move. Do I snap? I don't think I snap back. They would leave, right? If I snap back here. Yeah, okay. I win the breaker here. Goes to the Korg. I think they leave if I snap. Yeah, I need to remember if I clog, the werewolf never moves. Is this the first time we have Korg on one? Let's do it. Alright, I think they're just snapping me on one every game because they can. So I'm just gonna play it safe and just try and beat them. The old-fashioned way. No, my Shadow King. Okay, we have a really good thing to kill with Nico if we get the draw cards. Oh, also get Werewolf this turn. That being said, Superfloat is better for their deck than for mine. I'll snap if I get the draw cards. Or Beast. Let me see what this is as well, right? He'll still play Phoenix. Yes, but you shouldn't in my opponent's deck. I mean, I really don't want to fill White Hot Room here. I can. My opponent's gonna fill it. Which is not ideal. I don't think I can fill. I think I'll just bounce this back and forth. I could try, yeah. It's a really good deck. It's one of the best decks in the meta right now. But it's like hard to play. Whoa, they don't fill? They don't have a destroy? I mean, we're winning the Onslaught Citadel. It's not a bad location for us. Especially because they didn't take the draw. And we picked their death. Widow's +1 on their null, but draws me 2 cards and gives me energy. They can still play it. Because now they have extra energy to play the death. I think I'm gonna have too many points. This gives me 4 cards in hand. Honestly, I think I do this. Man, I can't go Hood and Falcon. Okay, never mind. This. Just not gonna play Chavez. This. 4 cards to hand. So I have 5, 6, 7. I pick up everything. I still get Superflow energy. What's up, Oli? You're amazing. Thanks. I try. This is always going here. Doing what, like? This. I should do middle first, right? Always. So the werewolf ends up here and wins. Put enough middle and right to win both lanes. Should also be Eliath if they do it over here or here. What if they're on Nimrod? I don't know. I don't know if they know what they're doing based off of their snaps around the world. Yeah. Yeah, I could get 2 procs middle, which is why I have to make sure to do middle first, right? And then I want to put the most power middle because they're locked out of the right. And obviously Darkhawk's ridiculously large on Onslaught Citadel, so that's why I put the Bass there, because it's the least pop points, right? It's just 1 point. Alright, GG's. I don't know what they're doing, but they were cooking. For him, yeah, that's fine. Deep space is not great, but our demons get pretty big there. Oh, alright, well, mini lab kind of sucks. So I got Ham to play over here. They're not playing anything. Oh, they're a Lockjaw deck. Wait, what? Mr. Negative Thor deck? I mean, we got rid of both of their good early plays. They still had Lockjaw Wasp in their hand there? Jesus. I don't think I ever get any bounces with werewolves, so I'm just gonna play it for stats. I'm looking for Falcon, ideally. Perfect. I guess this picks up 5 cards. I guess I just play this into Travis, actually. Did this into Travis? Is this 8 tier? They would need some insane high roll here to win, right? Yeah, okay. Like, they didn't play Mr. Negative. Yeah, it's negative Lockjaw with Adam Warlock. It's negative Thor Jane. Kind of interesting, but we have the tools to beat this. With Widows and Rocks and stuff. Even Shadow King's good in this matchup. I mean, you shouldn't be well played. Don't never stress about my viewer count. Especially if I don't, you should not be. I am happy with as many as you guys want to be here. It's not like Snap is a big big game either. They get the draw before the Widow goes off. Still probably fine. I need to see if they have negative here, right? Oh, okay. Well, if I knew I was getting the Abby, I would have snapped. Wong? I'm very confused. I was gonna guys just chatting. I mean, literally, like. I mean, they can throw a bite into Lockjaw, sure. I see they have negative. That's kind of spooky. I'm giving them rocks. I pick their Wong. The big thing with Shadow King means that if they play out stuff early, we can punish it. This adds 3 cards back to my hand. So I still get a draw. And putting Werewolf always in the Adam Warlock path. I guess I could have snapped here, I don't know. This feels bad because I can't go Shadow King, Hawk, and Demon next turn. It's probably fine. I can't do it this way. There's I'm gonna shrink my guy. I probably could have snapped here. I'm just thinking that they leave if I snap, but maybe they wouldn't have. Jesus, -5 Iron Man. And they need to add a lot mid to be able to win there. I guess I could have snapped. Also, they misordered. They should have played Iron Man last, so they could still mystique it. I prefer this bounce to Loki. I mean, it's very different from Loki, right? This is Darkhawk stuff. I prefer it. It's more interesting to play. Loki's just hurted her. Odin? Jesus, man. They're cooking. How many negative things do I have? Do I have to be afraid of negative? Maybe I just shouldn't respect a negative. We know they have Odin, Wong, and 2 more cards now. Maybe they want Misty from Lockjaw? Fair. They're snapping me. I'm gonna stay. My hand's very good. Guessing it's a negative snap. Let me swears by Loki Bounce. I mean, it's probably slightly better. But Loki is like super overtuned, right? Oh, they just snapped Iron Man? I mean, if I get Shadow King, I just get rid of it. How many cards am I getting in headshot? 1 plus 6? Oh, plus 5, right? I need Shadow King or Darkhawk to be able to win here. Is still the issue I'm gonna have. I get 6, so I still draw. The big thing is I draw. Wow, okay, closing off here is terrible for them. They saw my Shadow King, they just don't believe it. And Darkhawk's still just an insane draw, right? But how big do they go here? They're going plus 16. So they go to 40 here. I'll try this. I might pull out Werewolf back over here, but we'll see. A Darkhawk's insanely large. This is probably a snap if I'm more familiar with the deck. I just have not played this deck very much. I mean, this wins here. This goes plus 9. Darkhawk 16. $328, by the way, yeah. Wow, they drew Hammer. Hammer Pig. I mean, at some points, they won middle. They have 100 game. I mean, I have a lot of games with this deck without Nico. I feel like Nico changes it so much. Yeah, like Nico and Werewolf, I haven't played. Like, I used to play this back in, like, March or whatever. They're just giving up. Nice. But Nico and Werewolf just make things so much more complicated. But it's so worth it. They increase. That doesn't work without it? It used to. But like now, if you play it and you're into somebody that does have it, you're gonna struggle. This is gonna be your issue. These are a good Bass Snap? Yeah, but I'm skill diffing my opponent, so I'm just playing it safe. I feel like a lot of these games. I'm gonna hold the ham here for after the Werewolf. This is just Loki, right? It's like Loki bounce, I guess. Not really a good way to do this. Need to draw one drop here. That copy spell? No, it's a plus spell. Give it +2. Oh, I guess beasting. I can't beast the Widow ever. That actually makes my life a little bit easier. So it's just this then, right? I need my Shadow King to really snap here, I feel like. They're just hard running a Psylocke? Interesting. Being Shangable could be. Is a Camp Lehigh Psylocke? I mean, no, because it had a variant, and two, you can't get Psylocke from Camp Lehigh. Oh my god, don't hit the werewolf. Are you serious? I think the game don't like me today, chat. This isn't enough to win mid. I just gotta leave. Man, that's so... Are you serious? I think they're just playing Travis in Throne Room, but... If they're not... Like that... Maybe they're just playing Travis in Throne Room. Maybe I should have stayed. I could beat Travis in Throne Room. Um, 20 win streak my Annihilus, nice. Glad you got having success with the deck. Infinite avatars are nice to have. I assume they mean the Silk Annihilus deck that I've been playing a lot. Alright, I'll snap if I can get a good card here. Is that good enough? Probably. I'm guaranteed to get one of Falcon, Beast, or Darkhawk. Let's play this for power. Korg is better. I'm likely playing Darkhawk on the last turn. Is there a point to doing this? It's just for the draw. I'm gonna go probably Darkhawk Shadow King. Yeah, so this is fine. I whiffed pretty hard, but it's fine. They're hard running an Iron Man too. I could lose here. It depends if they have Mystique, right? If they have Mystique and a card that adds cards to hand, I'm dead. This picks up Bast, Raptor, Raptor, Korg, and it moves the werewolf to the side. I think this might be the play. Wow, they just play left? Second Dino? Jesus. They had a Dino off of Coulson? Close. Well, that's what I wanted. I wanted to give up mid. I was expecting Mystique, like, Snowguard or something. I guess they just had a second Dino. Jesus Christ. Thankfully, we have 3 mana Dino. Yeah, their Coulson's been ridiculous so far. We're very lucky to win that. Thankfully, I saw the Falcon thing. I have Beast and Shadow King, so definitely staying. I assume they're Loki deck because they have Collector, but they're also running Coulson, Bishop, Kitty. Could just be a fair Dino deck. This is pretty good here. Iron Man, yeah, Iron Man and Psylocke. Oh, we got the Loki. Okay, so they were running Loki. I'm gonna snap this then, yeah. Since we snagged their Loki. I have a really good beast here. Almost guaranteed to get Werewolf or Darkhawk. I just need one of them. It's just one of them. I need to play the demon this turn. Cork too. And I'll be Bass next turn. Unless I get Falcon, then I'll do Falcon stuff. But... So I always start bouncing turn 5? Not intentionally. I've not been drawing my bounce stuff early. Ideally, play Beast on 3 or 4. Just give me a rock, sure. Bast. I want to bast my hood stuff, so we're gonna shrink the demon, and that's fine. I can actually give them this. One, two, three, four, five, six. So the Bass will stay down, which is fine. Never playing Chavez here. Do my Bass over demon? I mean, I didn't want to shrink the demon. Guess now I can get Shang-Chi'd, which is a potential issue. I have to make sure whatever I do beats Shang-Chi. Shadow King last, right? This should be Shang-Chi. Shadow King, my Bassa Demon, yeah. Big brain. Didn't think about that. Alright, I think we're good. No Shang-Chi. Oh, I messed up this order. It's okay though. It's fine. We castle rolled them. I should have played Rock before Shadow King. So Collector was one bigger than it should have been. But I was running out of time. That was kind of the easiest avatar I think I've ever done. I feel like none of those games were close at all. Their hand was full? No. Their hand got full after the rock, right? Otherwise, this would be... Oh no, you're right. Their hand was full. Because of the blue marble. That's why it's 2 power. Oh yeah, so it didn't matter. But I didn't know that going into this turn, right? Try your deck to practice? Yeah, if you want the biggest brain deck that you can probably play right now, probably this. Yeah, it's super disruptive. And Ham, I think, adds to it, personally. But I'll calculate. I mean, it was